My name is Jennifer Ganata. I'm a housing attorney in Los Angeles. I don't live too far from here. I'm a eviction defense attorney. I do housing work, which includes also doing some policy work in the city of LA. Um, I work in the Filipino community, specifically through the Filipino Worker Center. I do that in addition to the eviction defense stuff. I've been doing eviction defense work now for nearly 6 years, I think. And more recently, I've defended a lot of tenants that live in this neighborhood. It's important for me to do the work that I do here because I grew up in this neighborhood and my family has a relationship to this neighborhood. So kind of in turn, I have a relationship to this area. This neighborhood is actually pretty unique in the fact that there is still a large Filipino population. They tend to be older folks and a lot of undocumented folks. So maybe they're not as vocal. But what is also interesting of this neighborhood is that because it's older housing stock, a lot of the units in this area are considered rent control. So I end up representing a lot of people in this area who are facing evictions. A lot of the evictions that I've seen in this area typically happen because the landlord wants to push people out who are paying below market rent rate. So the neighborhoods closest to historic Filipinotown are both Echo Park and Silver Lake, and it's very close to downtown. Silver Lake, I'd probably say, has always been a more affluent neighborhood. Historically, has always been an artist community, but like more on the higher end in terms of how much people pay. Echo Park, more recently, has gentrified. In a lot of ways, I think about Echo Park is similar to the Mission in San Francisco, like what's happened to it as a neighborhood. And then, so we have now Historic Filipinotown. Historic Filipinotown also houses the Rampart Police Division. So it wasn't always like a great neighborhood that people want to go to. I would say that I've seen a change happen more recently, and I think it's because LA, especially in the older parts of LA, it's like finite space. So they're running out of areas to gentrify or to further develop, and now they're moving into historic Filipinotown. And I think the appeal also of the neighborhood is its proximity to downtown. So the city of LA is changing from a city that used to be like a city with lots of different mini centers to now having a city that they want to have a main center, and that main center is going to be downtown LA. So as the city continues to change, they're looking at the neighborhoods that are closest to the city center. That's why you see a lot of the gentrification happen in places like historic Filipinotown, Echo Park, Highland Park, parts of South LA that are closest to downtown, and Boyle Heights, because they're all around this periphery of downtown.